Fascinating young man to talk to. Is remarkable. I mean, in the English language, it could be
10 teams, but a key guy, that backup point guard, he finds Marjanovic.
Oh. At 7-2. And the other.
Malak.
Saw that matchup with Luka Tatum and then down the line.
Oh yes, do it, do it, do it. Oh, he banged it home. Look at the bench. Look at the bench.
Well,
Lou Williams.
and he's fouled.
Iguodala turns it over. Bol back in. Nice feed ahead.
Oh,
what a pass.
Brilliant second-year player. Knocked away. Porzingis knocked it. Harden shot away. Hardaway.
Guys, there are guys who play in AIA soccer who made it in MLS.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's YouTube? It's I'm back and we're gonna big body bang 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure like, comment, subscribe, bro. To 6K. I'm saying today I have the build dealer or your local quarter, and I'm coming at y'all with this 7'3" pure glass cleaning 2K23 build video. Yes sir, as we know, the 7'3" builds have kind of died. You know, they were really overpowered and glitched in 2K17, 2K18, 2K16, you know, just off the strength of post scoring. Literally in 2K17, I remember people would make 7'3" post scores, 7'3" glass cleaners, things like that, you know. But it's a different time. But I decided to see what would happen if I brought back the 7'3" build. I'm gonna do a little bit of experiments with it, see what's the best 7'3" build that I can make in this game, and then leave y'all with that. But without further ado, well, not even without further ado, first of all, I probably said we're on the road to 6K, we're on the road to 7K. I can't stress as much how much I appreciate y'all for subscribing, you know, getting us to 6K, road to 7K. If I did say 6K earlier, let me know. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the attribute I use for this 2K23 7'3" pure glass cleaning build. All right, so as you see, he is 7'3", 235 pounds with an 8'1" wingspan and a built body shape, you know what I mean? Obviously, so it's on like what, the lowest weight possible to give him some speed. Well, not the lowest weight possible, but one of the lowest weights to give him some speed. But that wingspan in itself is what goes crazy. Now, as for the attributes, you want a 80 close shot, put your drive layup up to a 35, put your standing dunk up to a 55, put your standing dunk up to an 80, and then put your post control up to an 80. For your shooting, you want a 61 mid-range and a 75 3-point shot with a 70 free throw rating. For your playmaking, you want to put your pass RC up to a 60 and put your ball handling to a 31. For your defense rebounding, put your interior defense all the way up to an 88. Put your perimeter defense up to a 55. Put your block rating as well all the way up to the nice rating of 93 to get you gold anchor. You know, I was initially gonna put at 87, but I decided not to because I wanted to get that gold anchor. Max out your defense rebound at 99 and put your offense rebound all the way up to a 96. For your physicals, max out your speed, acceleration, strength, and then put your vertical at a 70 and your stamina at a 90. This will give you Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame, silver brick wall with that 76 strength. And then on top of that, you have Hall of Fame box out wall, or box out beast. It's something like that. I forget the badge name. I don't know why I'm blanking, but because you have a 99 defense rebound, it gives you Hall of Fame, which is a very good badge to have as a rebounder. Now for your takeover, I go with box out wall and see the future. You see I have access to rim protecting and glass cleaning takeovers. And you see, and these amazing, immaculate, incredible, sexy, beautiful shades of, I get Walker Kessler, Zydrunas Iagaskas, and Yusuf Nurkic. You see it's a defensive anchor. I think I did my job. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. I feel like these are pretty good comparisons. As a glass cleaning type of build, of course, it is great on defense too. You know, glass cleaning implies defense. I would say most glass cleaners are really good rim protectors. You know, look at, for example, I mean, Wilt. You know, obviously Wilt was like some freak of nature, but his primary thing, rebounding. Bill Russell, defensive rebounding. You know, so obviously that's looking at the higher end of the spectrum, but still, if you are a glass cleaner, you have to be good on defense to get those rebounds. Now for the bash spread, is obviously is very centered around defense, and honestly with that, you know, I wouldn't really change much of it. If it were up to me, I would add the 4 extra badges toward shooting and finishing though, just to get extra post badges for one, and then you could get extra shooting badges if you do split those 4 badges between shooting and finishing. But at the end of the day, it is up to you. As I said, you get a lot of badges to begin with, so I think you have 30 defensive rebounding badges on this build alone, which is the max amount of badges you can have on any build. So like, once again, you don't need to focus much on the defensive badge upgrades, like of adding them from playing my career. Now, in terms of this build's actual play, it is a very, very good build. Like, for one, I made it so light so that it can move up and down the court faster, you know, because obviously when you're 7'3", the trade-off is that you're slow as a slug, right? So to counteract that, I put his weight all the way down to 235 pounds, you know, and that allowed me to move a lot faster. And then on top of that, my height allows me to shoot over literally anybody that plays in the paint. You know, I could literally back down anybody, no matter how tall they are, and put them in a drop step situation and just throw a hook shot over them, or or put a post spin on them, you know, dream shake them a little bit, and then get to my spot on the rim. And then on top of that, you can't play off of this build because it can also shoot. I wanted to make a build that also didn't have to rely on paint protection or the paint in general and rebounding, you know, because if you're a one-trick pony, you're easily going to get put down. You know, that's all I'm going to say. In 2K, you need to be more than a one-trick pony. You need to be more than a two-trick pony. This pony right now has like 3 or 4, you know, I feel like Magic Mike out here. This pony is going crazy, you know, so pause. But still, you know, this build definitely is one of those that is very versatile, very unorthodox as well. You're not going to see many people walking around with a defensive anchor 7'3" build that can also shoot threes and has a 99 rebounding. But this is one of those builds that I would consider as a glitched type of build, because it can do literally everything that a 7-foot player could do. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 7K, not saying. Comment down below any builds that y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them as always, no matter how wacky it is. And until then, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.